So I'm going to show you how to do like the blurring with the depth of field. I kind of mentioned it a little bit before, but I'm going to go a little bit more in detail with how to do it. But again, if you're wondering how to do the blurring, the steps, you might want to look at the other video. I'm just going to kind of just skip over. So just remember, you're going to do layers, duplicate, and then just reach all this blur. So I'm just going to go through real quickly just to blur it. Remember, you're just going to do filter, Geschwan blur again. And then you just want to blur your background. So I think this looks pretty good. So I'm going to click OK on this. And then I'm just going to do layers, layer mask, reveal all. So you just want to make sure to have the layer mask when you set up your blur. All right, now in order to do the depth of field, the correct way with your photos, it's really important that you use the fuzzy brush, and then you set your brush to the opacity, okay? Because you only want to erase like a little bit at a time when you do the depth of field. So like in this photo here, and again, to adjust your brushes, you would use the bracket keys. They're below the minus and the plus keys on your keyboards. They kind of look like little columns. So these are kind of be used to resize your brushes. So you want to get like a decent sized brush, and so like my depth of field, I'm just going to be focusing on like the middle part of the picture. So I'm just going to use the brush, and I'm just going to go lightly to one side this way. All right, and then I'm going to make the brush a little bit smaller, and I'm going to add another layer of the black on top. But if you look at your your blur window here, you should have like a gradual change from like a gray to like a black. Okay, but if you want to like use like that depth of field style, then you want to have like a gradual change from like the black to the to like a gray. And the darker your lines get, the more focus it will be in. Okay, so like now when you look at the picture, you kind of focus more on like the center, and then if you need to like fix this a little bit more, you can add a little bit white to the edge. If you want to focus in a little bit more on that area. But that's if you don't really have like a subject area, this is like a really easy way to use the depth of field style. You just pick an area you want to focus on, just use the brush. I'm gonna do one more just to show you one with the subject. So here's another one with the actual subject matter. So like, what's the subject in the photo in this picture? It's the girl, and then what else? Yeah, the girl in the tree. Okay, and then so I'm gonna have this part in focus. I'm gonna have the rest in the background out of focus. So just like I did before, layers, duplicate, blur, and then I'm doing my filter, blur, and then Geschwan blur. So I'll keep it the same blur. This looks good to me. I'm gonna click OK. Then layers, layer mask, reveal all. Alright, but like same principles as before though. I'm actually gonna go back to this picture here. So where is the lady and the tree located in the picture plane? Because that's actually something you have to think about when you have like a subject matter. Where are they located? Is it the front, middle, the back of the picture? Yeah, it's kind of like in the front, like the front middle here. Because this is part here. So you have to really think about that before you do your sharpening. So again, I'm just going to use like the big brush. And in this case, since I have like a tree here, I do have to like be really precise with where I'm blurring it. So yeah, this would be like that one case where you have to be real precise on the tree when you're blurring it. So you might want to zoom in closer to be precise on the blurring. So this tree is going to be in complete focus. And then I'm going to make my brush a little bit bigger. And then this part is going to be a little bit in focus here. Alright, but I do want to keep like this very bottom of the picture a little bit blurred, just because that's the front of my plane. This is kind of like in the middle front here. So if you look at my my little box here with the layer mask that I did. You know, I'm like a gradual change from like the black to the gray. Okay, but you really do want to utilize those gray areas in the picture, because you know those are going to be making it a little bit in focus, but a little bit blurred too. So I'm just going to go back over this with the white. And again, if you make your brush smaller, even if you're using the fuzzy edges, it does sharpen it up a little bit more. So you know you can really take your time, just you know blur out the background. Alright, any of you have any questions on the blurring with the depth of field? Any questions? So it does require a little bit more thinking with the depth of field blurring, but you know, I feel like it looks a little bit better if you apply depth of field to the blurring. You know, naturally, it makes a little bit more sense when you do that. So you know, you can kind of see the difference here. Maybe I might want to make this a little bit in focus. All right. Oops. Yeah, but you can see the difference. So, like in this picture here, you know, now I'm more focused in the middle, and this one here, I'm more focused in the middle front. All right.